Councilmember Cardoza.
All righty. So it's been a busy month. I'm going to start with Michael's comment on the polar bear plunge. It's not from 9 to 1. It's probably be from 9 to 10, at the most 11 o'clock. But we are jumping in the pool at 9 o'clock, and then there'll be refreshments afterwards, and good time. It's going to be a good time. I believe we have just a hair under 50 people at this time. I'm hoping to get more in the next 10 days. So it's going to be a fun time with that. So I'm going to start with chamber events. There wasn't very many. We had a ribbon cutting for the So You Can Foundation, and that group is they get meals and presents for Christmas for families and youth. We attended the Business Connection Breakfast. It was the state of Beale Air Force Base, and the bottom line is Beale isn't going anywhere. They're getting bigger and badder every day. So that's going to be in our community for quite a long time. Meetings. I attended the Yuba City Transit Authority meeting, our Regional Housing Authority, Building Better Partnerships, our Building Better Partnerships. We have construction going on in 4 counties, and also the New Haven project. The old building's gone, the land's leveled out, and we'll be, after the spring, we'll be getting bids from a contractor and breaking ground hopefully in the fall. Feather River Air Quality Board District. I attended the Bi-County Homeless Services Group, and in that, the 5 jurisdictions voted, and we are looking to hire, or going out to hire for the Homeless Consortium, a executive director. So that's moving on. Councilmember Espindola and I, and supervisors Solinger and Ziegemeyer, we had our first homeless ad hoc committee. I attended the Economic Development Commission, and there's some that the other councils will go on. For community events, we had a fun month. Council, we were at the annual VIP Thanksgiving luncheon at King Avenue School, fed the children and a few adults. Thanksgiving feast by the Good Seed Church. Thanksgiving Day, I fed the folks at Salvation Army. We did about 200 families, a little over 300, 400 people. Attended the Donor Dinner 2019 for the Habitat of Humanity. Reefs Crossed America. The mayor and I were at the Yuba City Cemetery. Attended the Sutter County Museum, Trees and Traditions with council. And I also attended the annual Children's Holiday Party with Santa. Exodus Celebration and Toy Drive at Mr. Shaw's and Associates. And the Christmas Stroll was a wonderful event. For city events, I attended the Senior Center's Waffle Wednesday. Council attended the Holiday Potluck and Tree Lighting. I attended the Yuba City Police Department's K-9 and the Yuba City Fire Department's Toys for Tots drive. Attended this weekend the Yuba City Fire Department's Breakfast with Santa. And this morning, I was count me in for coffee with our Yuba City Police Department. And then we had pictures with Santa here at City Hall. And that's it for me. Thank you.
Is everyone still awake? Our team out there is looking pretty bright and cheery. Okay, let's move along. So with a change of committees, I am now on the Sutter Buttes Flood Counties Agencies. And I am going to meet with the director, Michael, who said that you recommended that I do that. So I am going to be meeting with him. Councilman Cardoza talked about the ad hoc committee with the homeless ad hoc. We don't have a second meeting yet. We did do a planning commission workshop and reviewed, the harder specific plan. And so I think that's progressing along, which is a good thing. We also had an impact fees growth meeting, which we discussed a little bit about that this evening. And I found it to be really fun to be with, and most of all of us were there actually, with the Senior Center Holiday Potluck and Tree Lighting. That was really neat, and bring the spirit of the holidays. And I just kind of crashed without being invited to the Youth Commission meeting. And boy, they are on it, man. They are just so, and I think I might get an invitation back. And And so I want to recognize the food bank because they gave 40 turkeys to the seniors, and we were all there. So that's all I got. Thank you.
Keep it short and sweet. First of all, I want to thank Southwest Airlines for getting me here on time tonight. But with that, Robin, thank you. You will be a recovering CPA in just a few days, which means you'll be retired. So thank you for your service and congratulations. You will be missed. So with that, not really much has gone on. I've been out of town. I missed the stroll because I was celebrating my anniversary. I just flew back in this afternoon. Want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and looking forward to the work we've got ahead of us coming up this next year. So with that, I'll hand it off so we can get out of here.
May I? Perfect. Participated in a lot of things that have already been said, but I just want to make a couple significant events that were there. Not that the others weren't significant, but Wreaths Across America represented the city at Sutter Cemetery. Very well attended, honoring Americans, veterans on the holidays. The Christmas stroll, did miss you, Councilman Shaw, but we had the jolly fella on top of the fire engine, and we got the tree lit and had. And we want special thanks to Larry Givicki Ford for providing us a truck to stand in, and we didn't fall out, so that was good too. We have the first initial meeting on the Master Tax Exchange Agreement tomorrow. That starts tomorrow, and that's obviously, with all that we went through tonight, we're going to get after that. And here's my final thing, two things actually. But first, Robin, had the opportunity to work with you for probably 10 of those 21 years. And trust me, she was super, super important to me personally and professionally as here, as an employee of the city. Very supportive. Very patient, with a fire chief who just needed money, and she was great. And it was great to come back after a 10-year hiatus and then interact with you again, and the support and patience once again that you showed with us here at the council. I certainly hope that we get to see you here a little bit every now and then, because I really do appreciate you. And final thing is to anybody out there that's watching, and especially to our staff here and colleagues, Merry Christmas. We have Christmas coming up. So I wish everybody that. And I guess I'll have to wish you a Happy New Year, too, because probably won't see you before then either, because I'm not doing the polar bear plunge.
Mayor, can I just say, Robin, I'm so sorry. I'm just thinking that you're coming back. I'm just wishing that, but you're not. And I want to say thank you for all the years of your service, and also for meeting multiple times with me and being so patient and walking me through the entire budget and explaining it, dumbing it down for me, because it was really useful that way. And I wish you a lot of vacations, travel. Send us postcards, would you please, from all the places that you're going to go. That way I know that you're still thinking of us all in some way or another. And that's what I wanted her to do, that. And I forgive me, I didn't say Feliz Navidad, Feliz Año Nuevo, and Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year, and happy holidays for those that are celebrating a different holiday. Or if you're not, virtual hug. Have a great evening. Bye.
All right. I too attended many of the things that have already been mentioned, so I'm going to skip to one. I did want to reiterate Wreaths Across America. It's a very poignant event. I spoke briefly at our Yuba City Cemetery, and it's an honor to be a part of that. So that was very nice to be there. Meeting with Senator Nielsen a couple times, and including tomorrow at the state capitol with our city manager regarding the progress and the funding primarily, and the content of the regional training center. Looking forward to conversations with that as that process moves forward with the senator and his legislative director. regarding SACOG, we did approve the model. It's kind of a complicated thing, not for something to be explained at 11:30 at night, but the model that we use to decide whether we're being successful at reducing our greenhouse gas emissions was in jeopardy of being invalidated by the federal government, but we were able to approve a plan to where that is no longer the case. So that was a huge deal. It's going to save us a lot of time, money, and effort. Again, PERS workshops are continuing alive and well. Our final one is this Thursday. Looking forward to that with you, sir. And then I too was going to mention our visit and tour with the Greater Sacramento Economic Council. I think they were excited to be here. They combined our tour with a couple across the river as well. And I really think they had some eye-opening experiences, and I thank staff for all the hard work they put into preparing that. That was a lot of work. And then also, I too would like to thank Robin. We've worked together solidly for 3 years and even a little bit before that. And always had the utmost respect for you, your hard work, your professionalism, and everything you bring to the table. And Spencer, thank you and congratulations to you and in your new role. And we're really looking forward to working with you. You may be a little bit different, but no less professional, no less, and it's going to be a good thing. So it's nice to have somebody of your caliber in filling up those very big shoes. But I think we're going to be very successful as she passes on the torch to a very qualified and professional person. So thank you very much. Thank you all to everybody. Ben, once again, I thank you in the corner, but my God, next to no notice, you had a marathon presentation, series of them, and did a great job. I think everybody is well informed. All questions were answered, and go Yuba City. All right. You all have a great night. Thanks for a long evening. Take care.
Merry Christmas, everyone.